How's Gradle 2 coming along?
Boat talk, eh? Well, the hull's nearly finished. It's a new generation of design. She looks fast and I'm confident.
Oh, you should be. You're the only one who's ever won a race.
That's right. I am. So that's it. So you wanted to talk about today, Rupert? Boats?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to buy my shares in Channel 9.
What's wrong with my TV station, Rupert? Don't you like me anymore?
Just consolidating some debt, that's all.
Debt. Be a bloody killer. How much do you want for him?
Well, I need to get back at least what I paid for them.
You see, the thing about that is, with the ratings the way they are, the ad revenue's down, so they're not worth what you paid for them. I'd hold on to them if I were you, son.
Telephone call for Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch, you have a telephone call.
Excuse me a minute.
Yeah, off you go. Mum's calling.
Hello?
Rupert,
Yes, it's me.
you need to get to London right now. Cato says that Maxwell is amping up his bid and you need to get there as soon as possible.
Are there any flights out today?
Yes, there's one in a couple of hours and I booked you a ticket. I'll meet you at the airport with your passport and a suitcase.
Great, thanks. Meet you there.
Anything all right?
Just home stuff.
Home stuff.
Now, listen, I have to go.
What's the hurry?
No hurry. Something's come up, that's all.
Work out a fair price for your shares another time then, eh?
No. Now's as good a time as any.
But it isn't. They're not worth what you pay for them. But they're bound to come back up in value.
I think I'd just like to get it out of the way now, that's all.
Oh, all right. Now, so, you want to sell me the shares you bought for $4.5 million? Or $3 million?
I'm sure we can do a bit better than that.
No, not with the way things are.
I'm sure we can come up to 3.5.
If you wait, I can, but not today, son.
Yes, all right, 3 million.
You took your bloody time.
Yeah, well, it was worth it.
Better be.
Found out what Rupert's been doing over there.
Oh, yeah, good. Gary, come in.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I asked Gary to look into it too.
Why? You asked me to look into it.
I'm in charge of papers.
Yeah, we all know what you bloody do, Gary. Yeah, go on, Murdoch.
Oh, well, why do we care about what Murdoch's doing?
Because he just sold me $4 million worth of shares for $3 million, you bloody nom. He's up to something.
Why'd you buy them?
Because it's a good deal.
He's meeting the owners of the News of the World. The cars.
Jesus bloody Christ. Little Rupert Murdoch, eh? Wants to be a player on the world stage.
How does that hurt us?
Look, Robert Maxwell's making a bid. What if we join him? I mean, Rupert's got to be stretching his friendship with the banks. We've got the equity to back us.
The cars don't like Maxwell, Clyde. Murdoch went to Oxford. They think of him as one of them.
If the cars don't like Maxwell, let me go over there.
What do you want to palm me paper for? Why don't we just make what we've got here work better?
Well, that's your job, Kerry. Why don't you make it work better? Dad.
Yeah.
Just let me go over there. We can leverage more money than Murdoch. We'll make a joint bid with Maxwell. It's ours.
All right, book a flight.
You know Maxwell's in the Labor Party.
What?
He's a Labor MP.
Look, Dad, it's good business. Let me get on a plane in the morning.
No.
No.
Didn't you hear what Kerry said? This Maxwell bloke's in the Labor Party.
Well, just give me a bloody
I
chance.
said no. We're not getting into bed with a bloody communist. What's wrong with you? You say hello to Florence on the way?
Yes, Dad.
Good. What are you still doing here? Idiot.
Votes for the resolution to sell to Mr. Murdoch, 4,526,832. Votes against the resolution, 3,246,937. The resolution is carried. Mr. Murdoch is now chairman of News of the World.
Look at this. His own paper, headline news. What a cocky bastard.
What if I'd gone over there?
But you didn't.
But if I did?
But you bloody didn't.
You want me to be like him?
Yeah.
Murdoch. Every time I have a go, you undermine me.
Oh, rubbish, Clyde.
You're never going to hand over the business, are you?
You don't even like newspapers anyway, I mean. You're investing in pop music and movies. A stupid bloody investment.
What about a divorce? Would you invest in that?
Huh?
A divorce. I want a divorce and I need to borrow some money.
What's wrong with Angela?
There's nothing wrong with Angela.
What's she done?
She hasn't done anything. We're just not happy.
What's that got to do with anything? It's a marriage. It's about loyalty and commitment. You think your mother and I was happy?
Well, I know she wasn't. She told me she wasn't. You broke her heart and it killed her.
When? You broke her heart, you and your stupid brother. You're breaking my heart. I'm offering you the world. And you haven't got the guts to take it. What do you think I built this company for, Clyde? Do you want it? Because Murdoch bloody does. You want a divorce? You can do whatever you want.
Telegram to my baby. Send a telegram, send a telegram. Come on.
G'day, Jack. Sorry to drag you out. I would have done if it wasn't urgent.
Urgent? I thought you were taking over the world, the news of the world, anyway.
Yeah, well, here's where I'm in a bit of strife. I need to get some currency out of the country fast, or this deal's going to collapse. Now, McMahon...
That little bastard's blocking it to get you back for backing Gordon.
Yeah. And if I push it, then McMahon will be straight on the phone to Packer, and any hint of scandal will scare the cars right off.
There you are, Mr. McEwen.
I'll just make a call. You can't just pull out of the deal?
No, everything's hanging on it, I'm afraid.
Everything?
Yes.
Hello, Prime Minister. We've got a bit of a problem. Young Rupert Murdoch needs some foreign exchange out of the country, and we can't track Billy down. Can you do it?
Can't it wait till Monday?
Well, all we need is your signature.
Oh, it's we now, is it? Righto, Jack.
Good. Well, I'll see you over at Parliament House.
Yes, bloody Christ.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes calling from glen to glen.
Brace Kinchel.
Excuse me, Mr. Kinchel.
Can't we just have a night out?
Sir Frank,
Ginch, what the bloody hell are you doing? I mean, you've got this Coon show on at 7:30. Where's Bobby Lim?
I didn't renew his contract.
Why not?
He wanted 1,000 a week up from 750. I've got Barry Crocker for 500.
I don't like Barry Crocker. I don't like his spuddy side levers, and he's singing that Catholic song.
We're not making a show for 60-year-olds, Frank. This will get the young people.
I don't care about young people.
Well, the advertisers do.
Oh, what time does you film it?
Monday nights.
All right, I'll come down there on Monday and I'll tell Crocker what to sing.
Monday? I won't be there Monday.
You bloody well better be.
If you want to bugger up the station, bugger it up on your own time.
I own this bloody station. And you work for me.
No.
You mean no what?
No. I quit.
You go. Ah, Jesus. Bloody Ginger.
Just give us a minute, will you, love?
Another one.
Hello, Clyde. You getting overtime?
You know what he's like. He's a drunk. He can't be taken seriously after 9 o'clock. He said he'd double your salary.
Did he?
In the morning, he won't remember a thing he said about Crocker, but his salary, I remind him of that.
He could triple my pay and it still wouldn't be worth working for him. I've had enough. The thing I can't understand is why you put up with it. He treats you worse than anybody, even that mangy dog Henry.
Henry's a nice dog. He had a tough time on the streets. It's good he gets treated well.
So when do you get to be treated well?
You can't live forever, and then you'll be prince of this city. Imagine what you could do.
I don't know what'll be left of me.
So leave. Go out on your own.
Why don't we move to London?
What about your wife?
I think if I was to run away, she'd be quite relieved.
We could live in a squat.
Why not? And what will we do there?
We'll explore the outer bounds of decadence.
To decadence?
You won't do it, will you? You won't actually leave.
I think she should be with her mother in Adelaide.
But I spoke to Mum and she said it's okay.
It's not a sleepover, it's living on the other side of the world.
She wants to come, Anna, surely.
Prudence, could you let your father and I have a little talk? I think she should be with her mother.
Yes, and you know what Patricia's like. She'd be better off with us. We should get more out of London than living in Adelaide.
Yes, but we have Elizabeth now. We have our own family.
Prue's family.
Yes, of course she is, but she has her mother here.
I think she'd like to come.
You should be running this, and I should be running the station.
Dad doesn't want it that way.
No, well, maybe he needs to know what's best.
Well, he won't listen.
Well, what's he going to do, Clyde? Give the company to someone else? If we back each other up, he has to listen to us.
Is this some kind of a trick, Kerry? You trying to get me out on a limb so you can leave me hanging?
Jesus, Clyde. What would I gain from doing that? Really? I want to run the station. I've got ideas for it. How it could be run better.
What, better than me?
Well, yes, maybe. But I think you could have some good ideas on how to make this place work better. Why don't we do what we're good at?
All right, then, let's do it.
Now.
I don't like the present.
I don't know why we keep going around and round on this.
It's just I like TV, Dad.
I know you like the television, Gary. I'm not a complete bloody idiot like you.
Oh, and Clyde's more interested in the Prince side.
I know that too. But how are you going to learn about the things you're not interested in? Or do you think I should just split the company?
What have you?
I am not splitting the company. Just because you two sooks don't want to do work you don't like.
Well, how does it end?
What?
You're setting both of us up to fail.
Has it ever occurred to you, genius, that one of you won't fail? Have you given up already, Clyde?
No, I haven't. What about you, Kerry? What do you think? About what?
That'll be right.
About letting someone hang. Survival of the fittest, then, is it?
What did you just say?
I said it's survival of the fittest.
It's not survival of the fittest, Clyde. It's healthy. Competition, all right? Think about it that way.
Well, look, it worked 6 years ago. Let's try it again.
A lot of people think Perfumo's a saint now.
No, our readership can't get enough of the grubby side of the tops.
Christine Keeler, the girl who sparked off a drama of government scandals, spying, intrigue, and even death. On Sunday, Christine opens her secret diary and tells the first full story in The News of the World.
I was young and naive then, but now I've had time to think. This is the first time the public will be able to read the real truth.
All I'm saying is there might be some backlash.
So what can you tell me about the Sun?
Well, there's a rumour it's losing too much money and they're going to shut it down.
See, I think the unions would react very badly if they closed it. I think we can get it for virtually nothing. And you used to work for the Mirror?
Yeah, nearly 10 years. Bunch of sanctimonious bastards.
It's always been my dream to own it.
Yeah, well, it could be a good paper. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the paper.
I think it tries a bit too hard to be worthy, though.
My sentiments exactly.
So, Mr. Lamb, how would you like to out-mirror the Mirror?
Yeah, I've no idea what you mean.
Well, we just take the bits that we like from it. So, side by side. I like the title.
Oh, the red's good.
OK, so we'll have that. I like the simple banner headlines there on the front page.
And the dolly birds. Well, who doesn't like a nice girl in a bikini?
Sure.
Does your daily paper bore the pants off you? Then wake up with the New Sun on Monday.
Flying home then?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. You heading back to Adelaide?
No, we're going to have a white Christmas this year.
I like to take the kids back to the farm, you know.
We've done well this year, haven't we? Saved 2 newspapers.
We're just getting started. Listen, would my car and driver be of any use to you while we're away?
The rolls. Muriel would love it for Christmas shopping.
It's yours. Have a good Christmas, Alec.
You too, Rupert.
Gingel's running 7.
I know, I've heard.
He's doing that thing he wanted to do with us.
7 Revolution. Jesus. Yeah, 7's revolting, all right.
He's buying all the best shows like Murdoch did.
He's spending too much money is what he's doing. See, the thing about having a television station, it's not about making the best shows. It's about making profits. Anyway, good. He'll fail. You'll see. Then he'll come back to us. The family.
Family.
Alec, I'm so sorry.
What are the police doing?
OK, will you just let me know what we can do? OK, bye. Bye.
What's going on? Rupert?
Muriel Mackay has been kidnapped.
What?
And they want £1 million.
That's terrible. Why would they think that Alec could get £1 million?
Well, the police think they followed the car.
What car?
Our car. The Rolls Royce.
Oh, I thought
No, well, no one knows what.
They thought it was me. They thought they were kidnapping me.
Darling, this isn't our fault.
Rupert, we have to get the money. We have to get the money to save Muriel. Well, what if it was me? What if they had kidnapped me?
They didn't.
But if they had?
I don't know.
You would do anything.
Yes, I would do anything.
We really don't have any money, do we? Would the banks lend you another $1 million for a wife?
Didn't expect your phone call.
Yeah. Who else knows what it's like to be us? I mean, there's business and then there's... Can you go for a walk? Give us a hand, will you? She won't be alive, mate. Not once they found out she's not your missus.
They keep asking for money.
Yeah, well, they would, wouldn't they? Yeah. You should find some people. Well, I can find them for you. The sort of people who do anything. Hunt these animals down. Send a message.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
All right. All these years, they wouldn't come after me. You know why? I wouldn't let them. But you're too bloody cuddly, mate. Make them fear you. Be scary. Even if it's just pretend. And they won't touch you. You understand? Have a look at the ponies. Give us a hand. Oh, dear.
Who come with me? In the bathroom. You stay in here and lock the door until I tell you to come out.
Yeah.
Is someone here?
Who?
No, man, I think I saw him outside. I think...
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's a bodyguard. I didn't want you to worry about it. I didn't want you to know about it. That was supposed to be discreet.
Why wouldn't you tell me that?
Well, it was for me. So that I wouldn't worry about you and the kids.
It's knowing they're here. It's knowing I have to be guarded.
Protected.
I feel like I'm in a gilded cage.
Darling, I just want you to be safe.
All right.
You okay?
Yes. I locked the children in the bathroom. I should go and let them out.
I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
True? Well, those friends of mine who walk around give you the impression that they're real good guys. They smile and say, hello, how are you? Man, you're looking good. I hear you're doing fine. When you got money...
Any word on Muriel Mackay?
What?
I just hope there would be good news, maybe. Everyone hopes Muriel will be okay.
Of course they do.
Rupert, you wanted to talk about the paper.
I wanted to talk to you about the direction you think it's going.
I think we've got most of the right elements in place and we're consolidating.
Do you think this thing might be a bit negative?
Negative.
A bit bleak?
It's news. We're a newspaper. If it's a bit bleak...
Adrian, who's saying otherwise? After all, you're the editor. Those satirical columns of Philip Adams and Ray Taylor, they're going to be stopped. I don't like them. They're not right for Australia. Mungo McCallum is to be moved out of Canberra, and I want to stop his column on politicians. Who is he, anyway? And Bruce Petty is to stop writing and drawing about Israel. Well?
Of course. Yes. I'll, see to it.
Good. We'll see you later, then.
I just spoke with him and he seemed happy enough.
Well, I'm telling you he's not.
Then why didn't he just say he wasn't?
Because that's not the way he does things.
Does he want a good paper or not?
He wants it to be his paper. If you get too far from his general outlook, you'll be looking for a new job.
What is his outlook?
You have to work off the signals.
The signals?
Yeah, the bloody signals.
I mean, have you seen these latest surveys? They're beating us.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, the point being, if you'd kept Ginger with us, this wouldn't have happened.
He's brought up all the shows that rate, the ones people actually watch.
I know what he did. Don't give me excuses.
It's not an excuse. It's a lay of the land. It's what we have to deal with.
Well, how are you going to deal with it?
We make new shows.
That's your plan? Make new shows?
Yes.
What? Where?
Here.
Here? In Australia? What do we make now? Skippy? That costs a bloody fortune. I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's always cheaper to buy from the Yanks.
We make better ones at a budget.
Like what?
Got some ideas.
Larry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, not at all.
Good. Now, we're coming up to the 1-year anniversary of The Sun. I wondered if there wasn't some way we could find to market.
Well, I think we got the right mix of elements. The sales are going gangbusters.
Yeah, I think we're getting it right. What about the bikini girls on page 3?
Well, the readers love them.
Yeah, I wondered if there wasn't something more we could do with them.
Oh, well, beyond taking their bikinis off.
We can't do that. Could we?
Could we? Well, I mean, there's no law against it.
Yeah?
And it would get right up the noses of all them stuck-up snobs.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Here, we could put them on the front page.
Well, I don't know about that. I think we need to be a bit discreet.
Oh, yeah, discreet.
And the newsagents wouldn't be able to display them.
Well, there is that.
Well, good then.
Well, happy birthday to Sun.
Oh, what about that picture?
It's Newport, Rhode Island, and Sir Frank Packer has returned to challenge for the Old Mug with his 12-metre yacht, Gretel 2. The Australian yacht is taking on the American defender, Intrepid, in the best-of-7 race series.
Sir Frank, why have you challenged for the America's Cup?
I just wanted to do a bit of nation building, show the world what Australia can do.
Intrepid wins the first race when a Gretel 2 crew member is swept overboard.
Well, you did fail last time.
We won a race.
But you didn't win the cup.
We had to go. We learned a lot. Got more experience now and a better boat, so we're having another go.
What if you fail again? What if you go back home empty-handed again?
I'm not dead yet, son.
In the controversial second race, Gretel 2 crosses the finish line over a minute ahead. But due to a collision at the start, the Australian challenger is disqualified.
Sir Frank, will you be appealing the disqualification?
And why would I do that? Appealing to the New York Yacht Club about the Americans is like appealing to your mother-in-law about your wife. We'll just stick to sailing, son. That'll do.
Intrepid wins the third. Then Gretel fights back for a strong win in the fourth race. But Intrepid takes out the fifth race to wrap up the series and retain the America's Cup.
Take me home.
They are off
Arthur Hussein, 33, and Nizamuddin Hussein, 21-year-old labourer. They'll appear at Wimbledon Police Court tomorrow morning, charged with that between the 29th of December and the 6th of January, they murdered Mrs. Muriel Mackay, and further charged that on various dates between the 29th of December and the...
What is this?
What?
Why didn't you tell me you're going to do this?
I didn't know you needed to know.
Do we sell pornography now?
We... How is it pornography?
Well, would you like Prudence and Elizabeth to look at it?
It was an editorial decision.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, I don't tell the editors what to put in the newspapers.
Rupert, you're talking to me. Do you really expect me to believe you didn't have a hand in this?
Debt has to be paid off. It's all about selling a paper. It's about what people want. People don't want to be lectured to. They want to be entertained.
Entertainment? So that's what Muriel died for, the entertainment of naked breasts!
Why do you think I'm doing this? Building this business? Who do you think that's for?
It just gives them ammunition to hate us even more.
Them? Well, which them? The millions who buy my paper every day, or the snobs and the toffs who will